He had finally come for her. She was now 30 years old, but he still remembered every bit of her angelic face. He'd searched for her everywhere. People called him crazy, but he didn't care. And then after 3 years, he finally found her. But what did he do when he saw her again? It all started 3 years ago. A man named Andrew worked in sales. He was a good employee who made sure to hit his targets every single month. One day his boss came to him and said, "Andrew, we need you to sell this new client a car." Andrew went to the customer's address and rang the bell. He had never seen such a beautiful house before. There were more than 10 cars parked inside the garage and a helicopter on the roof. The customer who opened the door was also very handsome. He wore a nice suit and had a charming smile. He invited Andrew inside and offered him a cup of coffee. They talked about cars for a while. Andrew presented all the features and benefits of the car. The man liked it and decided to buy it. Andrew was excited to get his bonus. The next day, Andrew went to his boss and told him that the client wanted to test drive the car first. "I told you to bring the car to his home, not to take a test drive," his boss replied angrily. Andrew explained everything that happened, but his boss wasn't convinced. He fired Andrew. Andrew left the company and started working at another company. One day he got a phone call from an unknown number. He picked up and heard a familiar voice. It was the same client he had met before. He asked Andrew to come to his house. Andrew was nervous because he knew that if he said no, he would never get a $5,000 bonus. Andrew went to his house and knocked on the door. The same woman who had opened the door before let him in and said, "Mr. Williams is waiting for you in the office." Andrew entered the office and saw the man sitting in a chair. He was looking at something on his laptop. When he heard Andrew coming in, he looked up. "You came," he said with a smile. "Yes, sir," Andrew replied. "I want you to work for me. I like your attitude and I think you can do a great job," Mr. Williams said. "Really? Me? But sir, I don't have any experience working here." "That doesn't matter. I believe you can learn quickly. Also, I know why you came here. Your former boss didn't pay you that $5,000, did he?" Mr. Williams asked. Andrew couldn't believe that he knew everything. "How did you know?" Andrew asked. "Doesn't matter. You're hired. Come to work tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. sharp," he said. Andrew thanked him and left. Andrew was very happy. He finally got a chance to make some good money. He came to work the next day and started working at Mr. Williams' company. His job was to find rare cars and buy them for Mr. Williams. In the first month, he bought a 1967 Ford Mustang for $300,000 and a 1955 Chevrolet Bel Air for $250,000. One day, Andrew was browsing the internet when he found a 1963 Chevrolet Corvette. It was being sold for $180,000. This car was one of a kind. Only 400 of them were ever produced. Andrew immediately contacted the seller and arranged to meet him at a local gas station. When Andrew arrived at the gas station, he saw a man in his 60s. He looked like a farmer. The old man handed over the key and said, "Here you go, drive it around a little." Andrew took the car for a spin and was impressed by its performance. He brought it back and said, "Let's talk about the price." "I want $180,000 cash only," the old man said. Andrew agreed and paid the old man. Then they both went to Mr. Williams' house. "Wow, this is an amazing car," Mr. Williams said. "Where did you find it?" Andrew asked. "At a gas station," the old man replied. "What? How could you find such a rare car at a gas station?" Mr. Williams asked. The old man shrugged. "I was given this car by my father. I didn't know it was so expensive. I just thought it was a regular old car," he said. After the old man left, Andrew asked Mr. Williams, "Can I keep this car? I found it." "You found it, but I bought it. So it's mine," Mr. Williams said. Andrew was upset, but he didn't say anything. 3 months later, Andrew was browsing the internet when he saw the same 1963 Chevrolet Corvette. Andrew couldn't find a decent job. He was starting to get desperate. He needed money. That's when he got a call from an old friend. "Hey, Andrew, how have you been? Do you remember me? We used to work together at ABC Company," she said. "Yes, of course. How can I help you?" "Well, I need some financial assistance. Could you lend me $20,000? "I'm sorry, but I can't lend you any money right now," she replied. Andrew called her again, but she didn't answer. He was angry and frustrated. Why did she hang up on him? Did she really not want to help him out? He was confused. Was she trying to play games with him, or did she genuinely not want to help him? He couldn't understand her behavior. Days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months. Andrew still hadn't found a decent job and was starting to lose hope. He missed his old life when he worked at ABC Company. He missed his old boss and his old friends. Most of all, he missed Sarah. One day, Andrew decided to visit ABC Company. He walked in and saw Sarah. "Sarah, is that really you?" "Andrew, what are you doing here?" she asked nervously. "I just wanted to see you," he said. "We need to talk," Sarah said. "About what?" Andrew asked. "About why you left the company," she said. "I didn't leave, you fired me," he said. "I'm sorry, but I don't remember firing you," she replied. "I'm sorry, but I have to go now," Andrew said. "Wait, Andrew, I need to tell you something," she said. "What is it?" he asked. "I've missed you so much," she said. Andrew couldn't believe his ears. Did she really miss him? Was she thinking about him all these years? He couldn't believe it. But at the same time, he couldn't help but feel a little bit excited. They talked for hours. Sarah told Andrew that she had thought about him every day since he left the company. She said that she had tried to find him everywhere, but couldn't find him anywhere. She said that she had even hired a private investigator to find him, but the investigator had come back empty-handed. Andrew was shocked. He had no idea that Sarah had been looking for him all these years. He felt bad for leaving her without saying goodbye. He had never realized that she felt the same way about him. As the night wore on, Andrew and Sarah began to reminisce about their old life together. They talked about their dreams and goals, and shared their hopes for the future. For the first time in a long time, Andrew felt happy. He felt like he had a purpose again. He realized that he didn't need to work for Mr. Williams. He didn't need the money. All he needed was Sarah. As the sun began to rise, Andrew and Sarah said their goodbyes. They promised to stay in touch and meet again soon. Andrew left, feeling hopeful. He knew that he had found his true love, and he couldn't wait to spend the rest of his life with her. The next day, Andrew went to Mr. Williams' house to quit his job. "I'm sorry, but I have to quit," he said. "Why? Don't you like working here?" "I've found someone else," Andrew replied. "Someone else? What do you mean?" Mr. Williams asked. "I mean I've found my wife," Andrew said. Mr. Williams was shocked. He had no idea that Andrew was in love with someone else. He had never even met Sarah. "I'm sorry, but I won't be able to pay you for the rest of the month," he said. "It's okay, I don't need the money," Andrew replied. "Are you sure? Because if you want, I can pay you double," Mr. Williams said. "No, thank you. I appreciate the offer, but I really don't need the money," Andrew said. "All right then, I guess I won't keep you any longer. Goodbye," Mr. Williams said. Andrew left and never came back. He went to see Sarah and told her that he loved her and wanted to marry her. Sarah was overjoyed. She had been waiting for him to come back for years. She had never stopped loving him. She said yes, and they were married within a year. They had 2 children and lived happily ever after.